Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Smokes. Welcome back to Smokes World. Give me the dap. Boom! And we back at it, man. We have a special guest today. Now, it's a little abnormal from what I usually do, you know what I mean? We got a comedian right here, man. He goes by the name Hector G.
What up, what up?
How you doing, my guy?
Good, bro. How you, man?
All the way from Pecos, Texas?
Yeah. West Texas, bro, representing.
How was the drive?
Pretty distracted, man. I need to cut out with the distracted driving, bro. I passed right by the exit and ended up in damn Staten.
Well, the roads are all messed up on the
Yeah, it's
interstate
been a
right
while
now.
since I've been out here, so I was like, man, this does not look familiar, man. I was like, man, where the hell am I? And I saw the exit, I was like, man, I better haul ass back. And then I got some fire with me, so I didn't want to be hauling too much ass. You know?
Yeah. Give me a background. How was it like growing up in Pecos, bro, Texas?
Man, Pecos. Little ass town, bro. Just oil field stuff all my life. I worked doing a tire repair and tow truck stuff on the side. So like I always wanted to do comedy, but this is where I started comedy actually back here about 7 years ago. And my first year I was here trying to like get it going, but I realized that it's gonna be hard to be doing comedy out here. So I moved to Phoenix to do comedy out there. It's been going pretty good, and every time I come back home, people are like trying to get me to do shows and stuff. So there ain't really any open mics out here, nothing to hop on. So like I'm trying to do some little shows here coming up like in 2 weeks.
So you live in Phoenix right now?
Yeah, I live in Phoenix right now, but I'm just down in West Texas for like a month.
Oh, okay. It's fucking hot in Phoenix, bro.
Yeah.
I got a friend who lives in La Mesa.
Yeah, that's where I stay in Mesa. La Mesa, or is that different? I think that might
Isn't
be
it La
different.
Mesa? Or is it Mesa?
Maybe Mesa. The table.
Okay, I'm tripping.
But yeah, it's hot over there. I work nights, so that's dope. I get to avoid the sun most of the time.
Okay, that's good. Stay out of there. So how did you get into comedy then, bro?
I used to do truck driving, like I was saying, a lot of truck driving, and I used to listen to a lot of music and podcasts and stuff. And then pretty soon I listened to everything there was. I was like, man, I've already heard this. When you hear the same song, you're like, I want to hear new shit. And there was no more new comedy. I was like, man, I think I can do this. So I started writing and calling in to different shows, and then they invited me out to the Laugh Factory in
So how old were you?
Hollywood. When I
For
first
sure.
started, like 30, I think.
Okay, so it's later. Okay.
Yeah, later. I wish I would have started a lot earlier, like 20s, man, because I lived in a lot of different cities, like Phoenix and Dallas and stuff, and I could have been.
Better later than never.
Yeah, right. I always thought I needed more life experience to be a comedian. I didn't know that people started it like
Yeah.
when you
funny
hear
right away.
when you hear them, they've been funny for like 10, 15 years already. Like it just doesn't happen overnight.
Well, I'm sure you've been funny though, right? You're
Yeah.
as a kid growing up.
Class clown and shit. Yeah, getting in trouble for dumb shit.
And so like people were like encouraging you to do it or what?
Nah, nobody really encouraged me to do it. I kind of just set out to do it myself. It was always something that I wanted to do, And now every time I tell somebody that I do comedy, they're like, "What, you?" Because I'm kind of like shy in person, I'm not really like trying to be funny all the time, or whatever. But I can write some jokes, So.
Yeah, I've seen you perform. I saw you in Odessa.
Oh yeah, with Juan Villarreal, is that
Yeah,
sure, right?
Juan
Yeah.
with Juan.
Aldo.
Shout out to Aldo Caldo was there, and shout out to Isaac. Isaac was the promoter
Yeah, Isaac.
behind it.
Big Isaac, man, he's gotten me on a lot of the bigger shows that I've been on. With Ray Horta, my hometown over there, and then with Juan Villarreal, that was like one of the biggest shows, man. It was pretty dope.
So Raymond's from Pecos City?
Raymond is from South Texas, I think, La Jolla. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
He's out there in South Padre right now doing a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah. What do you think about Raymond?
He's dope, man. He's like the biggest dude in Texas right now, and he gives all the other comics nice chances whenever. Yeah, he puts a lot of comics up, man.
He's a funny motherfucker. I remember when he
he's
came up,
dope.
with the Prenda la Vela, all that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
real.
That's what made him famous with that little.
Yeah, the viral
the
cowboy
viral
stuff.
video, the viral cowboy stuff. But he be tripping me out though sometimes. He be going far right.
Oh yeah, with all the political
Like,
stuff. Yeah.
He's so far right. He's gone left. He's the fucking Democrat. He's like, but it's cool though. I don't give a fuck. But that QAnon shit, that's what.
Yeah, the
That's
wild
what,
shit.
That's what trips me off on him, bro. Like Raymond, goddamn, bro, what the fuck, bro? That's way too right. Goddamn, fucking. But whatever. But so that brings me to a question. How do you feel about politics and comedy?
Politics and comedy, man. It's a fine line to walk, bro. Like there's some comics that can do it real good, like talk shit about both sides. I like to stay right in the middle, man, and fire at both. I think both are kind of silly, and they all do silly shit. So if you're trying to lean one way or the other, you're kind of dividing your audience in half already, right? Like.
Yes.
So it's kind of weird. Like, I see some comics like that, like go hard into one zone, but they got enough people to back them up. So I guess half of their audience don't matter if they lose half of their audience.
Yeah.
But I like to keep everybody in and make everybody have fun, not isolate anybody.
Gotcha. That's a good answer, man. I think everybody has the right to believe in whatever they want to believe in. You know what I mean? But I think it's funnier when comedians make fun of politics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like to take stabs at both sides and shit. So people will be like, "Damn, I didn't know you were leaning like that," and then they'll come around the other side and be like, "Oh, damn, you are leaning like that."
And maybe it depends where you're at. Huh?
Yeah, want to see it all burn, I guess.
How do you prepare for a show?
For shows, man, I'm a big smoker. I try not to drink too much, man. Sometimes I get a little too drunk, and I have some wild shows and stuff. But sometimes I have some good shows when I'm drinking. So I don't have like a ritual or nothing, but.
Hold on. Sounds getting live tonight.
Right.
I go like it.
So like a pre-show ritual? No, I don't have anything like that I do every single time, superstitiously like that. Except I guess with smoke, I always do smoke.
I see, man. Well, I don't perform anymore like I used to when I rapped, but when I did, I wouldn't really smoke or drink at all before.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it fucked me up.
Yeah, I tried doing it sober a few times, and I feel like that fucks me up sometimes
Really?
too. So like, yeah, I gotta be. There's like a nice
Yeah,
balance. Yeah.
Got you.
Too much can be too.
But like, how did like your writing process go? Like, what do you take influence from? You know what I mean?
My writing process happens whenever, man. Like just, I used to always be like, I used to do like rapping and stuff too. So like, I'd have like
You used to be a rapper?
Yeah, I used to rap a little bit back in the day. So like, I used to have like notepads and shit, and just always writing raps down. And so that just stuck with comedy, like.
So already
and
you already knew how to write. So.
Yeah, I'd always try to make like funny raps and shit. And I was like, you know what? I've been thinking about this the wrong way. Like trying to be rap, I could just do like I remember I liked how Eminem did like the funny raps. How nobody's doing like, you know.
Like it's Slim Shady album, like it was real crazy, real funny. Yeah.
It's funny and it rhymes, so like that's.
Bro, you should go back to that, bro.
I do. I'm thinking about doing like some funny rap.
Like what's his name? Moko, Lil Moko.
And that's actually what got me started when doing calling things. I would do parody songs. So I would do like Juanes, like Camisa Negra. I used to do this song called La Panocha Negra, but it was about a Mexican girl with a black vagina. But I almost got jumped over it, bro. One time there was these black dudes, and they were thinking like, oh, you're talking shit about black vagina. I'm like, nah, you're not listening to the lyrics, bro.
You performed the song?
Yeah, performed it, and like, man, we almost got jumped. It was at the mall in Odessa, bro. Like, all these dudes came in, they're all mad. We'll be waiting for you outside. I'm like, damn.
Holy, they're waiting for you outside.
And then I was in my dad's work truck, and it said Hector's on the side of it, so it was all big. They could tell which truck was mine and shit.
They're like, fuck, we're gonna find this fool easy as fuck, man.
Yeah, we had a mall security for some 70-year-old dude there. Like, hey, you guys settle down. Like, this is not gonna do nothing, bro.
Like, ain't gonna do shit.
Big dudes too, bro. Like I think one of them was an ex-NFL player or some shit I heard, but they were all the same size, like big, like almost 7 foot tall dudes. Like we think it's fun, and they weren't even there. Like their homie called them in, like, hey, come, some dudes talking shit. So they just walked in without knowing anything. They were like, oh, you're Hector, like. So they didn't even hear the joke, and like, so I was trying to tell them, like, what's the joke? Like, nah, you know what you said,
Damn, bro, that's crazy when people can't take a joke like that,
yeah,
bro.
bros.
That brings me to the next question. How do you handle hecklers, bro?
Hecklers, man. When I first started, I wanted to have my name. This is Hector. I wanted to change it to Hector G. But I thought that was gonna encourage like the wrong attention and shit. Cause like, I mean, I've been getting better at it, man. When I first started, I wasn't really like. A lot of the times I would just ignore them. Like I'd hear them talking in the background, and I'd be like, just gonna do my stuff. But lately, this past like year and a half, man, I've been going more into the crowd work stuff. Where you want to say something, let's go. What you want to talk about, and try to make you not want to talk anymore. So that's the best way to do it, man. Shut them down without, politely. There's some guys that'll shut them down, like just make them feel like an idiot, and like, people were getting stabbed over here in West Texas. Like just yesterday, man, I was in Pecos, some guy got stabbed over there because I work accident recovery, yeah. So I had to go pick up a car from this guy that got stabbed, and I was like, man. Started making me think, like, man, should I be doing crowd work over here? Like somebody's gonna be like, oh yeah, you think that's funny? Just fucking go behind me in the restroom or something. Like, oh fuck, I died over a damn dick joke and shit. Here lies Hector.
It is hectic over here in West Texas.
Died over a dick joke.
For real, bro. That's like when Pauly Shore got beat up. Remember that?
I don't remember that. I seen Pauly Shore a few months ago.
Odessa.
Oh, here?
Yeah,
I was in Vegas for a big ass comedy convention, Skankfest it's called. And Pauly Shore was one of the performers, man. I got a shirt with like all these comics that I like, sign my shirt and shit.
Oh,
I got
shit.
to perform up there. It's dope, man. My homegirl Celia, shout out Celia Contreras. She's like the hottest chick right now in Phoenix, battle roaster. And she got to do the naked roast over there against the dude, retired porn star. His name's Evan Stone. He's like looks like Hercules. He's like from the 70s. He's still doing porn. He does grandpa shit now. Dirty grandpa porn or whatever. But he was naked and like they did butt naked roast. And she's like a 350-pound girl, so she was all big. Yeah, bro, it's fucking wild. And
That's wild. I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
We were helping her write jokes, so they made everybody put their phones away so you couldn't record and shit. But they had like professional cameras recording it, so I don't know where they're gonna release that shit somewhere.
Maybe Pornhub?
Yeah, like that. Pornhub, Patreon, something.
Patreon, maybe, yeah, stuff like that. OnlyFans, maybe, or something. Well, that's crazy as hell, man. So, we're talking about the hecklers, the Will Smith slap, bro.
Oh damn, Chris Rock, right? I'm doing a roast at the end of the year. We're bringing up all the old shit from 2022, and that's definitely gonna be one of the topics that comes up. Getting slapped. I still think it was kind of like a little rehearsed in my head. Yeah, that was kind of a big ass event, but I don't know, man.
Wild, bro.
Yeah, it's too wild.
It's way too out of Will Smith's character to. Maybe it was a huge promotion deal, promoting something.
All that women will make you do some crazy shit, man.
Yeah, with that too, bro.
You can put on your blinders and you get tunnel vision. And you're like, nah, I gotta do what I gotta do.
A lot of people were blaming Jada for it.
Yeah, for real. She over there pulling the strings. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
She didn't think that was funny, and she's like, hey. So like that, yeah, that's another heckler thing. So that's just that's the worst kind of heckler when they approach the stage like that.
Yeah. And you went through something similar. So that's pretty crazy as fuck, dude.
They waited till after I got out. I'm trying to think if I've had anything during my set where they interrupt me and like made me stop, but no, that happened after it was done, like 20 minutes later. Then they were like, hey, you remember that shit you were talking?
See, it must be tough because for like rappers who perform, like we got the music, booming and people are having a good time. But for a comedian, there's no music. It's just your voice.
Just your voice.
And a whole entire crowd by yourself.
Yeah, for real.
That must be intimidating as fuck, man.
It gets. Sometimes I get a little high and that creeps into my head. I'm like, man, what am I doing up here? It's just my voice right now, and everybody's like just listening to that. Like,
have you ever like messed up?
Yeah, for sure.
Forgot your joke.
Have some bombs and shit. A lot of bombs. It happens, bro. You just got to bomb. That's what the best comedians are, though. You got to just go through that shit and like you learn how to fail. You got to learn how to fail every way so that you don't go through that shit again. But yeah, it happens, bro, a lot.
So I seen that you do improv shows.
I tried one not too long ago, like you're talking about like acting, like skits and stuff like that. Yeah. I got a group of friends who we do like skits and stuff, like off camera. But I've been on one live show. They have an Improv Mania in Arizona over there.
That's what I saw.
Yeah. And we just do like I just hopped in one day. I happened to be there. Oh, it was this shirt I was wearing. These homies right here.
Yeah.
While we said that. Yeah. While we said that. They put on some nice shows up there, and they were having a show, and I rolled up wearing my shirt, and they're like, hey, we got a dude drop out, you want to jump in? So that was the first time I had tried it.
So
yeah, that's
fun. Was different.
Yeah, it's different, bro. Another muscle for sure, like working out like that Saturday Night Live type shit where you're just like,
exactly. Yeah, that's a different level.
Yeah.
A comedian, right?
And then doing it in front of a live audience where you don't have no practice or nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought it was real dope when I saw that you did that. So that's next level type shit right there.
Yeah, you gotta be quick with it. And then but like the skits, you could edit it and take forever with that. That gets a little bit time consuming because you want it to be perfect, and you end up putting too much effort into making it look right. When it could just be like the live shows where you just let it rip, and if something doesn't fly, then just let it keep going.
Have you thought about doing like rehearsed skits and putting it out on YouTube and shit like that?
Yeah, for sure.
Much of that.
What
I've searched.
Yeah. So I'm getting to that point now. When I first started, I noticed like the 6-7 year comics were like at a level that I wanted to be at. And then when I got to this point, now I'm noticing like the 9-10 year comics are like the ones putting out the fire ass content. So I don't want to really rush it because it's like a process where you gotta like be ready, like levels to it. So I don't want to be putting out mediocre stuff, but I think I got like another year or two where I can get some more sharper crowd work and stuff like that, and I'll start pumping out a lot more of that. But yeah, I've been starting ever since that interview we did with you with the podcast, man. I've been starting to put out a lot more content like that, like
That's
podcast
good,
stuff.
Man. Yeah, man. The social media presence got to be there. You know what I mean?
So what I do like a green room podcast. Like before shows, we'll just all comics will be in there, or like on a road trip, we'll go on a road trip somewhere, and we'll throw the mics on in the car and just be laughing our ass off the whole way.
That's got to be the best.
Yeah, it's fun. Those are the ones that get the most views. Actually, are the ones who are on the road.
What specific podcast?
It's WhatTheHector. I have everything on WhatTheHector.com. I think that's what it is on YouTube.
So you have your YouTube called WhatTheHector?
Yeah, it's WhatTheHector.com.
What's your favorite city to perform in?
Favorite city to perform in? Man, that's rough. I guess out of the ones I've already performed in, huh? Las Vegas for sure, bro. That was pretty dope.
I saw you made a post about it. You said it was a trippy experience.
Yeah, it's trippy. It was the cheapest Vegas trip I've ever taken because we went as artists, It was a 4-day festival, and I had no idea. I thought I was going with she got selected. I just went as her +1, and I thought I was just gonna, be following around and like for support, and I ended up getting a spot too. So the first 2 days I didn't get a spot, but we had artist passes, so like it's free food, free drinks, and our dumbasses were like sneaking in beers and shit because we don't want to pay the high price. But we get free beer, man. So like the first day we're like walking around with pockets full of beers and shit. from
They're
our
all
room.
clinking and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, and shit,
Clink,
like
clink, clink.
thinking we're all slick and people are looking at us like, you know that shit's free, right?
Oh, so y'all can get free beer the whole time?
Yeah, it
You
was
didn't
free
know
the
it?
whole time. We're fucking just hooking. We went to Costco and bought a big ass case and shit. Like, this will hold us over. Dude, I got so fucked faded over there, but yeah, that was dope performing over there, man. That had to be like the dopest performance performing at that Skankfest, man. I went up after this guy Brian Holtzman. Got a sticker right here. He's an old school comic from the Comedy Store, and like everybody, all the comics like him. He's like real dirty, so nobody really heard of him. But he's super dirty, man. Like he brought me up. My my homegirl that I went with, she brought him up, and then he brought me up. So it was tight. We got to like back to back, like a legend. So it was dope.
So that's cool. Like it's like, you know, like rap. We got like dark underground rap. Like you got comedy, you got dark humor. You know what I mean? That.
Yeah, so that Skankfest, that's what it is. It was like a dark humor festival. Like everybody there like does like the wildest shit. Yeah. Like, so like all the audiences there were ready to hear it. Usually you go do some comedy at other places where they don't like that kind of comedy, and they kind of like they'll groan and make noises and shit, and not really like laugh as much. But
Like how dark does it get? Like racial. And stuff?
Yeah, racial shit. A lot of racial shit. Like rape stuff, bro. They talk about whatever, bro. Anything flies. Like they drop N-bombs like a motherfucker, and there's black people there too. Like they're laughing at it. It's just like, you know, funny's funny.
Yeah, so the audience.
As long as it ain't
mean,
mean, yeah, as long as it ain't mean, they do it in a funny way. They don't do it just a mean-spirited way.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So it's always funny, bro. Yeah. That's my favorite type of humor, is the shit that makes you go like, what the fuck? What is this motherfucker saying? Like,
so like, you know, you've been like touring, going to different spots and performing. Like other comedians that take it as serious as you do they get mad if you don't know your history? Like if you don't know your shit about other comedians, think other comedians get mad?
Nah, I don't think they get as mad, bro. But yeah, I was noticing that too, because I'm one of those that doesn't know as much as I should, you know. Like I've had other comics tell me, oh, I can't believe you didn't hear about this, or how do you not know about this guy? But nah, comedy's pretty subjective, man. So just funny is funny, bro. Like anybody, like there's new comics that always come up, and like they don't know anything about comedy or nothing, and they're like all the TikTok and whatever YouTube guys or whatever, like they get mad at those people because they like they don't have the stand-up thing. They just came from videos and all that. So they'll go do shows like at the Improv. They'll book out. They'll put other comics aside to put a YouTuber here.
Big old YouTube talk.
And then the people that come, and then they only do it one time because they got to fill a whole hour. And you know, what are you gonna do up there for a whole hour? Your little skits and stuff. You have to have like a. You know, you have to have time that you can make.
Yeah, editing software and all that.
Or like stage time. Like you gotta have. Like, how much time can you fill? Pretty much like.
Yeah.
So I'm about like right now at the 20, 30 minute mark. Headliners they do like an hour, 2 hours and shit. It's up there talking, bro. Like, I remember doing it's about a year ago, bro. Before I started working out, I did a 10-minute set at the Improv, like a big ass crowd, and I started sweating, bro. Like, gosh, I was like, I don't know what it was. I was just nervous or something, but I was sweating bad, bro. And like, I started working out after that. I was like, man, going checking my blood out. Like, you know, I was like, what's wrong with me? But when I get on the treadmill, it takes
checking your blood.
Yeah. I went to the doctor. I'm like, hey, am I anemic or something? No, but for real, like, I'll get on the treadmill like when I work out, and it takes about 10 minutes to get a sweat going, you know. But like just being on stage, bro, just that all the juices start rolling, and you fucking start sweating. I go up there with a shirt sometimes, while having to wipe my sweat, but I've been getting pretty good at that, not being so nervous up there. Like, you just gotta relax. The more relaxed you are, the better it is. They can tell. The audience knows, man, when you're like up there, like, oh, cagado.
Yeah,
like, oh, this week's fucking struggling.
Is it hard to come up with new material, bro? Is it hard to?
Sometimes, bro. Yeah. Sometimes you'll just be stuck. Like it'll be days, weeks. Sometimes you won't have shit, and then sometimes it just all comes at once. Like you'll be like, oh man. Like especially being out here, I've been haven't been writing much. But yesterday or the day before, I had a rush with just a bunch of stuff. But now I don't got nowhere to work it out because there ain't no open mics out here. Nobody does comedy open mics.
Yeah.
Like when I first started, there was like one mic. I had to drive an hour over here a week to do it. And then in that year, I ended up doing like 4 or 5 different open mics because I wanted to perform every night. So we had like different bars set up. And ever since I left, I don't think nobody else is doing that over here, man. So there's a few that do shows and stuff, but I haven't really heard about mics. I've been wanting to hop on some.
Yeah, it's not no more. I mean, I think Odessa really has the most, more than Midland.
Yeah.
But actually, Midland's about to change that up. I saw on the news. We're gonna start having more entertainment.
I think it's just like the culture here, man. Everybody's like work. So they look at you doing comedy and they're like, man, get a real job.
Yeah.
what are you doing up there, man? Get your ass a real job. So like, I used
Go
to
to
work
fucking
with,
oil field.
I used to work with my dad, yeah, like, and I'd come like in boots and like all dirty as fuck to go do stand up. And like, I'm trying to relate to y'all. Just throw it on, you know, not even working.
Like, you don't have any oil on them damn things, what the hell?
So these shows that I'm gonna do in a few weeks, I'm thinking of doing it in my work suit, you know, it's like with the company name and my name right there, and just my fucking work boots up there, like, oh, this one just got off of work, he's one of us.
That's pretty good, hell yeah. That's how you get the West Texas crowd in tune and shit, bro. I saw, going down your Facebook, I saw a picture you had a whole bunch of your people had a What the Hector shirt
That was at the Juan Villarreal show, right?
Oh, yeah,
that was dope. Yeah, that's a lot of my family and friends from down there, so like, I'm glad they all came out, bro. That was like one of the dopest shows too.
That brings me to a question. How important is it to have like a team to support you like that?
Oh man, it is important, bro. You gotta have like a lot of people behind you, especially like to just encouragement, bro. Like I got friends like that when I started, they were like helping me with videos and stuff. Still to this day, they help me with videos and edit and like, you know, film me stuff, like pictures and flyers and shit like that. Like just right now, I was talking to a few that are, and it's different people, right? So it's hard to do it all by yourself. I paid this girl to do me a flyer, and like they were making fun of me, like, you know, you could just do that easy. I'm like, I just don't have the time. Like I'm working, I gotta go back and forth doing promos, and then I'm just trying to do promos, but like that's a whole nother world. Promotion. So when I left Texas, I went over there with the idea like I'm not gonna try to put out any more shows, because over here I was just stretching myself too thin, like trying to promote, like calling everybody, hey, come to this, do this, and I wasn't writing no jokes. So by the time they came to the show, like I wouldn't have no jokes because I spent all the damn time promoting. So when I went to Phoenix, I was like, I'm not gonna do any of that promoting. I'm just gonna get better at comedy. And there's so many promoters over there that, you know, there's always something you can jump on. And I'm at that point right now where I'm just like, you know, just jumping on whatever without having to throw any shows, you know. So I think I'm about ready right now to start throwing some shows myself. Now that I got the chops, the comedy chops, you know, where I can make people laugh without having to worry about all that promotion side as much.
That brings me to another question. How hard is it to juggle family, job, promoting, coming? Like, damn, it makes it damn near impossible for us to follow our dreams.
Yeah, for real. In Arizona, I work nights, bro. So it's people trip out on me. I work graveyards from 6 to 6, and then I get a break around 8, 9, 10. And that's when I go do comedy, bro, in my lunch break. So I fucking get my food and go eat it.
I saw a post that, hey, I got back to, you know, Arizona fine just in time for my.
So like right before I left, I went and hit 2 mics.
That's crazy.
Like I did it like in 40 minutes. I went to one hit, and you gotta like coordinate it big time, bro. A lot of times it doesn't work. Like they'll be like, sorry, we ain't got no room, and I drive all the way over there for nothing and miss my lunch. Have to come back all sad to go back to work. But sometimes it works out perfect, bro. Like that last time I was in Phoenix, I hit a spot, and then when I hit another spot, I made it right back to work. Then they were like, damn, you got back quick.
That's grinding for real, man. God damn. That's crazy as fuck, man.
So that makes it a little easier having that job over there. But I know if I've been thinking a lot about moving back over here, man. But I know it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to start throwing shows or something because there ain't no shows out here, and that's
So
gonna
you're
be.
moving back to.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot of moving back over here, bro. My dad's ready to retire. He wants me to help him with his business out here, that accident recovery stuff. And it's good money, bro. So I'm not gonna be able to follow in my passion like comedy, and I work on computers over there too in Phoenix.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at Intel, I work at a big chip factory, so like we do all kinds of crazy shit, and it's all it's a good job, bro. So it's a lot to leave behind, you know, just to come.
Damn.
But I don't know. I think it'll be better money over here, and then I'm around family. I ain't got no family over there, so it's like I started really feeling it this year. I had a chick for like 5 years, and we broke up like last May, and so I just been alone for a minute now, and I'm like, man, now I'm starting to miss my family and shit, so I'm kind of wanting to come back.
Is that why you're here this month for the holidays?
Yeah, the whole month. I got like 5 weeks paid vacation over there.
Damn.
Instead of going somewhere nice, I'm like, I'm gonna come and help you out, Dad. And he put my ass to work. I've been working all week, bro. Like,
damn, that's crazy.
yeah, we covered some 18-wheeler accidents over there. And, yeah, some hard ass work.
What's the future for What the Heck?
Like
Well, that was a little bit of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
What's the main goal that you want, though?
This month is gonna decide a lot, bro. This month is gonna decide a lot. What I'm doing is with these comedy shows. If I can make these comedy shows work, then yeah, that's a big sign that I should probably come back and start doing some stuff over here.
Long term, what do you really want to be at? Though? Do you really want to be a comedian, 100%?
Yeah, I would want to be a road comic, bro, where I can travel and just do road gigs, you know. live out here and just do weekend stuff. I can fly out. It's kind of a central location of the country, so I can just go wherever I want. I just want to be traveling, bro. There's so much stuff to see out there that I want to see it all, you know.
That's my dream too. That's why I'm doing this. I want to get to that point too, to start traveling, going to bigger cities and capturing life from other parts of the world.
Yeah, for real, man. There's so much out there. It's just like this can't be it, you know.
Exactly. I'm right there with you, man. I'm on that journey with you, my friend.
Yeah, bro. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. And if you do stay out here longer, man, we should link up and like do like. I've been trying to write skits. I got some people.
Yeah, for sure.
We should like do funny videos and.
We used to do a little bit of those back here when I first started. A bunch of the guys that I started out here with aren't even here no more, but yeah, bro, we should do that for sure.
So we got some events coming up.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to promote some events, man, coming up. That's why I hit you up. I was like, man, I know Smoke's got the smoke.
Yes, sir.
Pecos, Texas, my hometown. December 16th is a Friday. And then the 17th, Saturday, the next day, we're gonna be doing a show Friday and Saturday. So Pecos and then Odessa. In Pecos, I'm bringing down Otis Hicks. He won funniest comic in El Paso about a month or two ago. They have a competition every year, and this dude's been doing it. He's been hitting that. He's been like 10 years, man. He's always got like second or third place. He's always been like, but he finally got that first place, man. He's a funny dude, man. He's coming down. He's bringing some homies with him. And then Kim Page, she's from here, so she's gonna be on that show over there too. And she's gonna be on the Odessa show too. So and then on the Odessa show the next day I got some homies from San Antonio coming down. They do the Duder Homie Bro podcast. Duder Man Bro. I forgot what it's called, something like that.
Get mad.
There's some funny dudes. Yeah. It's a trippy name. My homie Scott, Pat, and who's the other homie? Jake. Yeah, them fools are coming down. And so it's gonna be us four, and Kim's gonna be on the show too. So that's gonna be dope, man, over there at Pinky's Up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be at Pinky's Up.
My homeboy Ono.
Yeah, at Ono's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Ono's my homie, man. Him and his girl run that bar / restaurant, man. And I want all my motherfucking Millen and Odessa people to come out. When is it? So the 17th.
The 17th, yeah, Odessa.
All my Millen Odessa people, I want you to come to that show, man. I'm trying to make it in.
Saturday night, yeah, Saturday night. It's gonna go down. It starts like at 8, and they're having like a Christmas party there later, so we're gonna try to get it done before like 10. It's like an 8 to 10 thing. So get there early, get you a seat. It's going down. If you happen to be in Pecos, we're gonna do the same thing the night before with other comedians or shit. Make it to both shows. It's gonna be two different shows.
All my West Texas people. It's gonna be in. The first night is where again?
In Pecos, yeah.
Pecos on Friday on the 16th.
Friday at VIP, and they're doing a tattoo convention there all day. So it's gonna start from like 12 to 5, and then we're gonna do the comedy, and then they're gonna have like a DJ. So it's gonna be an all-day thing for the Pecos one.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a good. They're gonna show out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people there for the Pecos one. So yeah, that's why I wanted to hit you up to try to get some people out for the Odessa one, because you know I haven't been on Odessa in a while. I was like, man, who's out here?
Now let's do it. I need all my Odessa people, all my Midland people, all my West Texas people. Come out, man. Saturday, man.
Like $10. Come on in.
Support the homie, support the comedians, and support Ono, man, and his wife, man, because they've been working real hard and they're trying to keep it afloat. They're trying to keep things going. So I want everybody to come support. It's gonna be, it's gonna be fun, man. We got comedians. This dude's funny. I've seen him live myself. You were one of the funniest that night, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
For real, man.
I'm trying to bring some funny over here to the town to reach out for all my homies in Texas and bring them to West Texas, since there's not a big comedy scene here. But people like to laugh. People want to come out and laugh. Do something different. Instead of just going out and getting to the bars or whatever. It's gonna be a bar, but we're gonna get a little show.
Yeah.
And then you can do the bar again, afterwards.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if I asked you this last time, Bull. Do you have a favorite childhood memory?
Favorite childhood memory?
Yeah.
I remember telling my little brother that, because I remember him having some trouble in school or something. And I remember telling him to just be funny, that everybody will like him if he's funny. And I don't know why that stuck out to me. And he reminded me, actually, he's like, remember you used to give me funny tips? And I was like, what do you? So I would tell him just to, like, it don't matter if you're whatever, people don't like you for being ugly or being stupid or whatever. As long as you make people laugh, it seems like everybody likes you. So I would always try to, like, give him funny. He reminded me, I was like, funny tips. I was like, can't believe I used to tell you that shit. Like, try this joke out, bro. Like, see if you can get a date or something. Like, I don't know.
Yo, man, beautiful interview, man. I'm glad you came down and did this, man.
Yeah,
Real, that was a solid ass
bro.
interview, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Y'all hit this guy up, man. Remember, the 16th at here in Odessa, Texas at Pinky's, all right?
17th
What the heck?
Odessa, yeah. WhatTheHector.com.
I'm messing up. 16th is a
details.
Friday on Pecos.
Yeah, Pecos.
17th is going to be Saturday in Odessa, Texas.
8 p.m. Be there, man. It's going down.
Motherfuckers, man. One time real quick, tell all the haters what you want to say.
Appreciate you guys, man. Showing love, coming out. I want to come back, bring them comedy to Texas. So, guys show us some love, man. I'll keep on bringing the comics out.
Any
Hell yeah.
shout outs?
Shout out. Yeah, shout out to Ray Horta, John Polar Bear Gonzalez, Israel Garcia, all the comics that have given me a chance. You know, it made me what I am today, bro. Those are the big dogs out there in Texas right now. So shout out to them, bro, for fucking opening the doors for all the other comics coming up. Mario Salazar, all them dudes, man, they're good people. Shout out to them.
Oh yeah, man. You heard it here, man. Let's go follow all his pages. It's WhatTheHector, man. Go to his YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, right?
Yeah, WhatTheHector.
Go follow him on all social medias, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you like this. Hit the like button. Go to the comment section and let us know what you thought about this interview. Y'all want to see more of him on my channel? Let us know, man. We'll make it happen again. We can do some funny shit. We can do some clips. We can do any kind of shit. Let us know, man.
Yeah,
all right?
we're working on some of them. Oh
Yeah, for sure, man. It's been beautiful, man.
Love, bro.
Thank you for tuning in to Smokes World, and thank you for chilling with your boy Smokes. We out.